Hi, my name is Dr. Jody Nelson-Tabor, and I work for a company called Final Pixel. We have essentially 3 verticals in the company. One is working in virtual production. We also have our World Builders team that builds all of our beautiful environments and our digital assets. And then we have the Academy, and that is focused on skilling up and training early career all the way to senior professionals working in the industry. We also work with corporates, so it's a pretty exciting field to be in. Our challenge is, how do we teach these skills at scale, because the gaps in the industry are becoming wider and wider and wider, and how do we fill that role? And AI seemed to be a perfect opportunity to how we do that. We were on the cutting edge, but we just needed to understand better, how do we harness this new tool, and how does it apply to our business? And that's essentially what led me here to Hartree. In the beginning of the 12-week project, I didn't really know what to expect. I'm certainly not a data scientist. This is unlike anything that I've ever done before. It was very handheld through the whole process, which was very much appreciated. It was about meeting on sort of weekly or bi-monthly Zoom calls, kind of going through the training of the model, what was needed in terms of our proprietary data, some examples of how our users would interact with the interface. And I think the biggest key thing was that a lot of GPT and a lot of AI models are very generally trained on general sort of information, but where the uniqueness and the USP comes from is building out a niche use case, a niche proprietary AI that's trained on your data, so that when people are coming to you for knowledge and expertise, then that's what they're getting. I think the project has been really successful, just from the standpoint that we did something. We can now see a road forward, and we have something that's tangential that we've developed. That's at least a starting point, and I think that speaks volumes. The support that was provided from Hartree was very informative. It was very timely. They were very friendly, very resourceful. They were always there to answer my questions. So I think the support and the program itself is so beneficial. Even though it's only 12 weeks, I think it is a great jumping off point for what comes next.